Hi, this is Eric Schleien. You are listening to the Intelligent Investing Podcast, where I discuss value investing, rational analysis, and break down the processes, principles, and mental models of business owners and managers. Today is one of my quick thoughts, and I want to talk to you about GameStop. So here's what I'm thinking about GameStop. People have said, what's the way to play GameStop? That is a thing I now get asked more than anything. Now, you usually, when something is in the news, I don't really think it's worth playing at all. Right? The stock market is, if you're an investor, it's not to play, it's to actually make money, to make rational investment decisions. But I think there is opportunity in GameStop. So again, do your own due diligence. But for full disclosure, here's what I've actually been doing for both, in my accounts and other accounts. So one thing that we've done is we've been selling puts on GameStop. And I've been selling the 5s and 5.5s a few months out from now. So for instance, I sold, I'll give you one example. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'll give you one example. So I sold the July 16th, 2021 $5 put options at a basis of 89 cents a contract. So actually, and then I also sold November 21s at 5s for $1.19. I did 5.5s, which I don't have my notes right now, so I don't remember the exact price of that. It was a few days ago. So, as I said before, the first thing to get is most things in the news, I have no reason to do anything with. In fact, the only reason I believe there is an opportunity with GameStop is that many brokers won't allow the buying and selling of stock or options in the position. And truthfully, though, I don't really know why the opportunity exists. I can only speculate. So I think GameStop, is roughly not worth 400 or even 50, but, I think it's worth more than $5 a share. I'm not going to go into that exactly. But we are going to be doing an episode on GameStop in a few weeks from now. Possibly a lot more than 5 if they do a secondary offering. So if they do a secondary offering at 10 or 15, that is going to be, potentially a huge impact on intrinsic value. If they do it even higher than that, it could be much higher. So, at the time of me doing this, I do think it's likely they do a secondary offering. If they don't, I would say it may go down as one of the biggest, business blunders in history. So there's a few possible scenarios, right? Just let's go off the $5 puts. Again, I don't have my 5.5. I don't remember what I sold the 5.5s for. But for the 5s, there's a few possible scenarios, right? So the first is GameStop. GameStop stock stays down. Stays above $4.11 by July and $3.81 by November. The puts expire worthless, essentially meaning that I keep the premium collected on the option. The second potential scenario is that GameStop announces a secondary offering. The premiums and the put options we have sold plummet to be nearly worthless. And then in that case, I would just repurchase the put options back at a few cents, close out the position, and would collect the vast majority of the premium, instantly without having to wait until November or July or November. The third possible scenario, right, is that GameStop stock goes below $4.11 by July or below $3.81 by November, and essentially would be forced to buy GameStop stock at $5. Which most likely I would be happy to own the stock at that price. The fourth scenario is that GameStop goes bankrupt before July or November, which I see as pretty unlikely, at least by that time period. And then I would just be forced to buy a worthless company at $5 a share. So I think if there's any way to play the GameStop situation, there could be some opportunities to sell different strike put options that are very out of the money. But again, you could show huge paper losses in the short term with a position like that. So, size appropriately. And again, do your own due diligence and consult the financial advisor if you have no idea what you're doing. But quite frankly, if you don't understand any of this, you probably shouldn't even be touching options in the first place. So those are my quick thoughts, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.